Golden Rules of Budgeting. The Secret to Saving Money. Hey everyone, it's Mehmet Hamit. Today, we're diving into budgeting for financial success. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about aligning your money with your goals. Let's break down the golden rules of budgeting to build a brighter financial future. The first step to effective budgeting might seem like the most tedious, but trust me, it's crucial. You need to track your spending, every single expense. Whether it's a cup of coffee, your rent payment, or that spontaneous online purchase, write it down or use a budgeting app. You can't manage what you don't track, and this is going to be eye-opening. You might be surprised to see where your money is actually going. Once you have a month or two of data, you can start to analyze your spending habits and identify areas where you might be overspending. Remember, even small expenses can add up over time, so be honest with yourself and track everything. Now that you have a handle on your spending, it's time to talk goals. What are you saving for? What do you want to achieve with your money? Having clear financial goals is crucial for staying motivated and on track with your budget. But here's the key. Make sure your goals are realistic and achievable. Don't set yourself up for failure by aiming for something unrealistic with your current income and expenses. Start with smaller short-term goals, like paying off a credit card or saving for a down payment on a car. As you achieve those smaller goals, you can gradually work your way up to bigger long-term goals, like buying a house or retiring early. Chapter 3. Create your budget plan, your blueprint for success. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's time to create your actual budget plan. Now, there are a ton of different budgeting methods out there, but the core principle is always the same. Allocate your income towards your expenses and savings goals. Start by listing out all of your essential expenses like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Then, factor in your non-essential expenses like entertainment, dining out, and shopping. Be realistic about your spending habits and allocate enough money to each category. The goal is to create a budget that you can actually stick to, not one that feels overly restrictive. Remember, your budget is a living document, so don't be afraid to adjust it as needed. Chapter 4. Prioritize savings. Pay yourself first. This is one of the most important pieces of advice I can give you. Prioritize your savings. Before you even think about spending money on anything else, set aside a portion of your income for savings. Treat it like a non-negotiable expense like paying your rent or your phone bill. Automate your savings by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. This way, you won't even have to think about it, and the money will be saved before you have a chance to spend it. Remember, even small amounts add up over time, especially when you factor in the power of compound interest. Chapter 5. Review and adjust. Your budget isn't set in stone. Finally, remember that your budget isn't set in stone. Your income might fluctuate, your expenses might change, and your goals might evolve over time. That's why it's crucial to regularly review and adjust your budget as needed. At least once a month, sit down and compare your actual spending to your budgeted amounts. See where you went over budget, where you came in under budget, and identify any areas where you need to make adjustments. Life is unpredictable, and your budget should be flexible enough to adapt to those changes. The key is to stay proactive and make adjustments as needed to stay on track with your financial goals. So there you have it, the golden rules of budgeting. Remember, budgeting isn't about restricting yourself, it's about taking control of your finances and making your money work for you. By tracking your spending, setting realistic goals, creating a budget plan, prioritizing savings, and regularly reviewing and adjusting, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals and building a brighter financial future. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest budgeting challenges? Let me know in the comments below, and let's help each other out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more personal finance tips and tricks. Until next time, take care and stay financially savvy.